Now we are.
Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thanksgiving! Woo! Or happy Thanksgiving weekend, however, whatever you're doing today. This is either Thursday or Friday. I'm running it 2 days in a row, so hope you are having an enjoyable day, and hope you do have an enjoyable day. It is our Take the Points edition, our weekly Take the Points edition, and Jamey Hodges is here. We are going to talk about, what do you want to talk about today?
Indiana's dominance, but I'm pretty sure that's not what we're going to talk about.
I think I just, my earphones.
We are having issues this morning,
I'm
Bruce.
having all kinds of issues.
It's been a rough morning, folks.
It's cutting in and out. I've got issues going on, so I need new earphones. Oh well. Indiana's dominance.
Yeah, but
is that what we're talking about?
I assume not, but makes me pretty happy.
You've got a big game this weekend. The old Oaken.
I was talking college basketball.
Oh, okay.
Not the 2-8 Indiana.
You're not talking.
I was talking the 5-0 Indiana, not the 2-8 Indiana.
2-9, I think.
2-9 after last week, yeah. Not the 2-9 Indiana.
Yeah, I don't think it's 2-8 anymore. But yeah, we're going to talk about all kinds of fun things today. This is Thursday, November 24th. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. If you're watching this on television, it's 9 a.m. and hopefully the turkey is in the oven or get the fryer's getting ready. What do? You fry or?
Well, so last year we smoked them.
Really?
But this year I think we're going to go back and deep fry.
No kidding.
Yeah, last year we smoked the turkeys.
What do you prefer then? I mean, is it just
man? It's hard to beat a deep fried turkey. That's just our favorite go-to.
And well-made deep fried turkey.
And it's easy and
difficult to beat. That is true. But happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you do enjoy it. Let's give you a few items on the community event list. There are actually a couple or three things going on today. And like I said, we're going to show this on Friday as well. So I'm going to give you some events and ideas and items for Friday and Saturday as well. A few things going on. Thanksgiving meal up in Sisney today at 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be a free community Thanksgiving dinner up at Sisney this afternoon from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. It's going to be at Catherine's Restaurant in Sisney. She does an outstanding job up there. Anyone wanting to come pick up some food should pick up a free ticket at Catherine's to reserve your spot. Probably needed to do that before today. And the menu, of course, turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, corn, dressing, roll, and dessert. Dinner is sponsored by the Blue Point Free Will Baptist Church, as well as the Young Professionals class. So that's a real nice deal. For more information, you can call Ernie Lewis at 838-6708. You sounded like you had a point you were wanting to make.
What dressing? Oysters or no oysters?
No oysters.
Sam, an oyster dressing guy.
Yeah, well, to me, the oysters don't help much.
And of course, I've got a one for mother-in-law, so guess what we get?
You get oyster dressing.
Both.
You get both?
Oh, yeah, she caters to everybody.
Like both?
No, the kids don't like the oysters, so we have an oyster dressing and a non-oyster dressing.
Oh, there you go. That's a nice way to do things. And that is a nice mother-in-law to do that.
It's great.
Actually, my...
Can I leave now and go eat Thanksgiving?
No, it's too early.
But I want to.
It's way too early.
But I want to.
It's way too early. See, now you're talking about dressing. My mom and sister have taken up the habit of... which is one of the best habits of all time, of cooking an extra dish of dressing for Thanksgiving and just giving it to me to take home.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That is, them's good people.
Them's good people. Now, the bad deal is sometimes the gravy is already gone, but I can live without gravy.
Yeah,
actually, you can buy store-bought gravy that is okay.
No, it's not.
It's not, but I mean, it's...
Don't lie to our viewer.
I apologize for misleading.
Sorry, Angela Vaughn. He didn't mean to lie to you.
Sorry about that. What else is going on today? Over in West Salem, of course, it's Thanksgiving Day. They're going to have their community Thanksgiving dinner as well. It'll be serving now. They're going to serve this morning in West Salem, 11:30 to 1, and this will be in the Hauser Room of the Moravian Church, and all are welcome and encouraged to come and bring your spouse, your friends, your family, or a neighbor, or just bring yourself and join the folks up there. They'll help you out. It's going to be turkey dressing, noodles. All right, now there's another, here is another question. Noodles as part of the Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes.
You're already starching up pretty hard.
Thanksgiving's one day you're allowed to overstarch.
Yeah,
Of all the days.
I guess, but I guess I just I'm blowing the starch budget on the dressing with the gravy and mashed potatoes.
There is no starch budget on Thanksgiving. Is my point. There is no starch budget.
I'll believe that. I'll agree. I'll agree there. Now this will be a dine-in or carry-out. And if you want more information, give Pat Risvett a call at 456-3166. So join him down there. That'll be a good time. What's going on this weekend? Friday, November 26th. We talked about it, had Joe on the show. The Phelps Family Christmas Display opens up tomorrow or Friday, if you're watching this Friday morning. Launches the season. Today, there will be a light show, free train rides for young and old. They're also going to be taking entries they're going to give away a couple of bicycles, one boy's and a girl's bike. It's going to be really nice. And Santa and Mrs. Claus will be on hand at the Phelps Family Christmas. Of course, that's on Jasper Road, just outside of Fairfield. All this show starts at about 5:30 p.m., and they do this. Have you ever talked to Joe about all this?
I've not talked to Joe, but that's one of our stops. That's one of the places we go and drive by. They do a phenomenal job.
They do a phenomenal job, and they do it all for free, no remuneration. The donations that they take are food. They take food items as donations, and they just go to the food pantry, and it's just an outstanding deal.
Great job.
What else is going on up in Effingham? It's at the Tuscan Hills Winery. It's Winery Wonderland, this Winery Winterland, this Black Friday weekend on both Friday and Saturday. They're inviting you to enjoy the start of the Christmas season with their annual Winery Winterland. Friday night, you get the first choice of fresh Christmas trees on display from Dave's Trees, the premier local Christmas tree vendor up there in the Effingham area. They're going to be selling Fraser firs. Tag your picture-perfect tree and enjoy the rest of the night under their heated patios while listening. The Jed Adam Band is playing at 7 o'clock, and outside there's going to be ice skating. I guess that's going to be artificial ice. That's cool. For folks young and old, that's going to be from 4 to 9, as well as and skate rental is going to be $10 on that. On Saturday, the whole family is invited for ice skating all day long. Should be a good time. In the afternoon, enjoy a reindeer-pulled sleigh. Reindeer-pulled sleigh rides for $20 a throw, and from 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. and photos in front of Santa's sleigh with Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Have you ever ridden on a reindeer-pulled sleigh?
No, and I think what they do is they take a couple mules and just put deer antlers on them.
You don't think he's a real reindeers?
Duct tape them to them.
You don't think he's a real reindeer?
No, they're real kids. Real reindeers.
I don't know what they are.
They truck them down.
They may.
Or wait a minute, the reindeers fly down.
Well, the reindeer would have flown down.
Yeah, we see Christmas movies.
Well, it's early, though. I mean, maybe they do truck them down because they don't, maybe they're saving the flights. Well, they're magic. They can probably fly anytime. They don't have to wait till Christmas Eve.
They can do what they want. They're reindeer.
They are magic reindeer is what they are. Well, they're magic is what they are. Country Roads Catering will be offering beef tenderloin sandwiches, chili, hot dogs, mini corn dogs, and chicken tenders. All this at that Winery Winterland, and you can also get on your holiday, get a jump on your holiday shopping with their Christmas wines. I'm not sure I should say these.
Let me see them.
Right there.
Oh. So Heidi really likes these Christmas wines, by the way.
Does she like these Christmas?
So one is a red and one's a white.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. The effing naughty is a red wine, and the effing nice is a white wine.
Well, good. Nice. That's pretty cool. I'm glad to hear that.
She usually gets them as gifts. I think your wife's usually involved in part of that.
I've never had it. I don't know.
I'm not a wine drinker, but
of course, folks, this is Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving. In 1621, the Plymouth colonists and Wampanoag Indians shared an autumn harvest feast that many acknowledge today as one of the first Thanksgiving celebrations.
MSNBC.
Well, I don't know what. Nobody knows what. Did you know, and I read this. I read this today, and I'm not sure if it's true or not. I read this yesterday, that Squanto, Squanto's the dude who was supposedly helped the first thing. Apparently, he was held captive by the English Navy for like 2 years before they brought him back to the New World, and he just kind of happened on the Pilgrims, and that's why he could speak English, because he had been held captive.
Well, no, I thought he went over to England to help.
Before he went over to England after to go help, but prior to that, he hadn't been held captive. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just
turn off CNN, Bruce.
Squanto, a member of the Pawtucket tribe, had been kidnapped by an English sea captain and was sold into slavery before escaping to London and returning to his homeland on an exploratory expedition. Squanto taught the Pilgrims weakened by malnutrition and illness how to cultivate corn, extract sap from maple trees, as well as catch fish. I don't know what to believe. I've got 2 more pictures, though. So, that's an old Thanksgiving picture. Makes you feel good inside. And also the Thanksgiving Day Parade. That is back in full force today, by the way. I believe. Do you watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade?
It's usually on the TV for a little bit.
Yeah, you're not paying any attention at all to it, are you?
No.
No, I'm not either. Of course, this in the United States, Abraham Lincoln, there are several people who declared Thanksgiving, but it really kind of caught hold in 1863 when Lincoln announced the proclamation at the Gettysburg. So there you go. What else is today or this weekend? Friday, it is National Cake Day. This I can get behind. This delivers a scrumptious treat for everyone to enjoy. Slide over pie. This day is cake takes center stage as the dessert of choice. And on most birthdays, cake is topped with candles. Showers, weddings, retirements, anniversary, cake serves up a slice or two. And add ice cream, you have one of America's top favorite desserts all in one dish. Look at that. That's a pretty one. That's a blackberry cake. I like that. And I've got another pretty picture of a cake. That is chocolate to die for right there. So there you go. And enjoy cake today. Have a good time with it. What else is going on today? What's on the Wabash? What do you want to see on TV? Now, this is on Thursday. I'm going to give you and I'm going to give you a little Friday football too. Fresno State, NCAA football today at 2:30. Fresno State is at San Jose State. That's on Fox Sports 1, channel 610. Also at 6:30 tonight, the Ole Miss Rebels, number 12, host they're on the road at Mississippi State, number 25, Mississippi State. That'll be on ESPN, channel 601. NFL football today. I can tell you are fired up about the NFL
What?
football.
Hey, I'm fired up about the Ole Miss Mississippi State game. NFL football games
are not good. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show, but for your viewing pleasure, at 11:30 on Fox, the Bears are at the Lions. 3:30 on CBS, it is the Raiders at the Cowboys, and at 7:20, it's Buffalo at New Orleans. And what else is on NCAA basketball? Picked out a couple games to tell you about. 11 a.m. is the Bahamas Championship. At 11 also on ESPN2, it is Dayton at Miami. And at 8:30 tonight, USC is at St. Joe's. That's on ESPN2. And Georgetown at 11 o'clock. Finish out your holiday at 11. You think anybody will still be awake at 11?
No. Food coma.
Georgetown Hoyas at San Diego State tonight on ESPN2.
Food coma.
Also, Friday, now give you 3 football highlights on Friday. At 12:30 Friday, number 17 Iowa Hawkeyes travel to Nebraska. That'll be on Big Ten Network at 6. Channel 600. 2:30, a couple of games. Missouri is at Arkansas, and that's on CBS at 2:30. And the other game, the big game at 2:30, Cincinnati is at East Carolina. So it's got to call a big game. Cincinnati's in the top 5.
They've got to keep winning and winning big.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Jamey. I'm Bruce. We'll be back right in a sec. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. I've got to do a little balancing act here while we're doing this because it's I guess Santa needs to. I need to go talk to Santa out there at the Phelps Farm.
Get a new earpiece.
Get a new earpiece. That's exactly right. Welcome, folks, back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Jamey is here. We are going to enjoy a full day of football. You going to watch any of the? By the way, before we get to all the. To all the college and the NFL, you going to watch any of the high school championships on Friday and Saturday?
I don't know. I'd like to follow Nashville. Nashville's the only team alive in the South. They're playing Wilmington.
Tell the truth. You're not going to see any of it.
No.
I'm not going to see any. That's the thing.
Not going to pay to watch it, but
I'm not paying to watch it.
But I'd like to.
And doggone it, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to ask Bruce, where are you showing it on Wabash? We don't have those channels on Wabash because they have scattered them around to like the secondary channels. We keep people's primary channels. You know, it's Harrisburg has a secondary channel. We have the Harrisburg primary channel, which is going to be showing at the same time as all these. It's going to be showing the whatever Iowa game or something like that. So I mean, I'm sorry. I apologize. I wish the IHSA would work with.
They just don't.
They just don't. You kind of have to. The way to get them. The way to get these games, and I've searched, the way to get these games, other than to go online and go through the NFHS network, which will cost you $10 or so.
And it's terrible.
You can go use your antenna. If you have an antenna, one of those digital antennas.
We did a game one time for NFHS. You and I did a playoff game, and it was
It was
awful.
The picture quality was,
it was terrible.
Was not there.
We swore never again.
Yeah, and of course they never asked us either.
No. Could have been because we made fun of the quality the whole time.
Could have been because we made fun of the quality. What's the big story this weekend or from last weekend? College football. Anything jumping out at you other than I guess?
Yeah, Alabama's defense is not what it was.
Alabama, their defense not what it was.
Thankfully, their offense still is for Alabama.
Well, that's right. Arkansas.
But Arkansas just was out of that game and just started scoring at will.
Started scoring at will, and I really think even they were already in the mode of scoring at will whenever they did that great fake field goal play.
Yeah.
The fake field goal that they got the touchdown out of. It was just outstanding. And very seldom, I don't think I've ever seen Nick Saban thrown for a loop like that.
No.
He was panicking on the sideline, and you just don't see it. So it's something to savor, ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity to see Nick Saban freaking out.
Oregon's went off the rails. They've fallen apart. I don't know what happened there.
That's
a couple weeks in a row.
The big games of the weekend, of course, were other than Alabama having a close one, the Oregon just getting drilled. Utah came out and
just punched him in the mouth.
And didn't let up. They punched him in the mouth, punched him in the belly, punched him in the head.
That's a couple weeks in a row that Oregon's not looked very good.
Time of it.
Yeah.
They've had a rough time of it. Also, you speaking of punching in the mouth, how about those Michigan State Spartans?
Oh, my goodness. C.J. Stroud for Ohio State is and your brother tried to help us. And we did not listen.
My
he
brother,
gave us the prop bet of all prop bets.
The big Sparty fan. He's the biggest Spartan fan that you know. Anybody knows around here. Biggest in two ways. He told everybody who would listen, bet on C.J. Stroud to go over 308 yards. The prop bet, he said, put the mortgage on it. And I texted him back about a half an hour before game time. I said, boy, Doug, I just don't think I want to do that because it really doesn't fit in with my thought that Michigan State's going to stay within 18 or 19 points.
Right there, that should have been your clue to do it.
It should have been my clue to do it. That's why they're in red on my sheet, and they were. And the prop. Let's put it this way: the prop bet for 308 yards for the game hit with 7 minutes to go in second quarter.
Yeah, it hit early.
He ended up
cashing that ticket early.
He ended up with almost 400 yards in the first half. He ended up 500 or 600 or some crazy number in the game, and then so that leads us to that. The committee rankings came out again on Tuesday night, and like you said, Alabama. With the bad performance, they get jumped by Ohio State. Ohio State now the number 2 team, and they've got Michigan coming in. The number 2 and the number 5 meet on Saturday, and that is going to be at Michigan, and that is going to be the game of the weekend. Maybe, or Ohio State might just drill them again. That's the interesting thing. Cincinnati has climbed into the top 4. Now, what are the implications here, Jamie, with Cincinnati now in the top 4? Can they stay there? Will they be the first Power 5 team to, let's go back to that one, first Power 5 team to get in?
So we start doing a deep dive and reading too much, as we tend to do. Mm-hmm. They're saying Cincinnati being at 4 somehow opens the door for Notre Dame to slide in, because they're seeing a Cincinnati tumble and Notre Dame to finish strong and a path for Notre Dame to slide in.
Notre Dame's at 6.
They're saying Michigan's going to get throttled.
Okay.
By Ohio State.
Okay.
So that jumps Notre Dame up
to 5.
At least a spot, right?
Right.
And they're seeing a not very good performance by Cincinnati at East Carolina. They think East Carolina is a trap game for Cincinnati.
That's a 2:30 on Friday afternoon. I got to tell you, I think.
And that I'm just telling you what I read. I'm not saying I agree with it.
And then Cincinnati still will have to play in the championship.
But a path for Notre Dame. But a path for Notre Dame to slide into that 4th spot and the country and everyone to lose their mind.
If Notre Dame gets into the number 4 spot, I'm going to lose my mind.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone will just lose their mind.
Yeah, I don't see that. This is speaking of all those games. This is Trophy Weekend, and I'm going to show a few trophies over the course of the next half an hour or so, just to get you into the trophy, and then you can tell me. We'll give you some.
I didn't realize what was the. We were watching games at the farm.
Yeah,
and there's a trophy that neither one of us knew about. It's like a railroad car or something. What game was that?
Oh, that was.
And we didn't realize that was even a trophy or a trophy game.
I don't know. It was, but it was last weekend, and we'll show you here. Let me show you a trophy. There's your favorite, right?
The
there.
Oaken Bucket.
The old Oaken Bucket. That's one of the trophies going up this weekend. Purdue and Indiana. When is that game, by the way? Saturday game. Is that at Purdue or is that at Indiana?
At Purdue, I believe.
You've got that game. You've got this game. This is the Apple Bowl. I was going to quiz you. I'm sorry. I should have waited.
I don't like that trophy.
Apple Cup.
I like the old Oaken Bucket because it's actually an old Oaken bucket.
Well, you keep these in mind because we are going to take a look at a few more trophies here over the course of this morning. As we've got you've got the old Oaken Bucket there. You've got the Apple Cup between Washington
and
Washington State. Okay, let's see what we have here.
Bedlam.
That's Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State,
which is always a phenomenal high scoring. Usually ends up at 90-some points.
Yeah, and I'll show you one more here. This one takes a little bit of explanation, and then we'll take a break. This is the Land Grant Trophy. It's between Penn State and Michigan State. That's this weekend as well, and it explains. The picture explains what these things are. You've got the Penn State Nittany Lion there. You've got Michigan State's Spartan guy. You've got a photo of the Land Grant University buildings. You have ornate shelving. Photos of the Land Grant University buildings. You have a textbook butt joint on that thing and a generic gold figurine.
Why the generic gold figurine?
I don't know, and I don't have a clue. I wish I could tell.
I don't know.
I don't know either. We're going to show some more trophies and also make some picks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hot mic. Hot mic. All right. Cool. It's working. Woohoo. Woohoo. Welcome back, folks. Pardon the ear accoutrement, but if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. We're having issues. But it's Thanksgiving, so we thank heavens for what's good, what's working.
True.
Welcome back. You're watching
the cameras.
The cameras are working.
Yeah, so.
The cameras are working. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. This is Jamey Hodges. This is our weekly Take the Points edition. And do you want to go over the bets first? Or you want to pick the team, pick the trophies first?
Hey, it's your show.
It is my show. Let's talk about how we did last week, and then we'll do the trophies. All right.
So
actually, we improved, ladies and gentlemen. How about? Yeah.
So last week, I didn't get my college picks in time.
Yeah.
Some of us have jobs. We're busy. It happens. So Weeds took
all of us have jobs.
So Weeds took it upon himself to put 2 picks in for me. Well, then it's kind of like when you accidentally double tap a bet. You don't go and clear one out because you don't want to jinx it.
Yeah.
So I kept the picks in.
Yeah.
So in college.
So how'd those picks do?
So in college, 2 of us went 0 for 2.
I tell you what, and I feel bad that it was the 2 that are here today.
Yeah, we did not win in
2
college.
of us went 2-0, right?
And then 2 of us went 2-0, so 4 and 4.
But in actuality, we went 4-2 because you didn't pick your teams.
It's all right. And then
would you have stuck with those picks anyway?
No way I would have had Indiana in there.
We picked Indiana just for you. Yeah,
no way I would have had that one.
Yeah, we're jerks.
But NFL went 6-2.
Yeah, we'll get to the NFL in just a little bit.
On a week, so college went 4.
A wild week.
4 and 4.
Right.
Overall, we're 54 and 49 in college.
54 and 49.
Which, if you look around at through our VEASAN sheets or anywhere, that's very respectable this year.
Pretty solid.
We're pretty respectable.
That's pretty solid.
Compared.
I got no issue with that.
5 games above 500.
Yeah,
we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take that. Big, huge, of course, rivalry weekend. What are some of the big picks?
All right, so Weeze. We'll start with him since he's on top there of the list.
Yeah, what is Weeze overall on this season, by the way? Am I still in first place on college?
I did not write down.
Turn it over on the back.
Weeze is 17-9.
That can't be right. Is he 17-9 in college?
Yeah, you're 15-11. I'm 10-16. Lucas is 12-13.
All right.
Wow. I'm bringing the group down.
Now you wish you hadn't turned that over.
Now I know how my account's got 73 cents. All right. Weeze has the Bama Auburn over 55.
Okay.
Which I like.
I like that too.
I like that.
Like you said, Alabama's defense has gone south.
Yeah.
And Auburn.
Iron Bowl that's at Auburn, correct?
Iron Bowl at Auburn.
So, and then he has Miami of Ohio at Kent State over 54.5. So he's going big on the overs.
Going to Mac.
And then his super dog is Boston College +5 versus Wake Forest.
How did you do on super dogs last week?
Super dogs hit 3 out of 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's free money.
Yep, hit 3 out of 4.
I hit one, didn't I?
Yeah, I was the only one that missed.
Bummer. Who did we hit?
We hit Wyoming +6 at Utah State.
Okay.
Louisiana Lafayette +4 at Liberty was
That's
yours.
Me.
I missed my UNLV versus San Diego State.
I bet against Liberty again today.
Well, we'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to step in front.
And Lucas hit South Carolina +7.5 versus Auburn.
Well, good. Hey, there we go. Three pay money winners there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good way to go. Okay, he's got who?
Boston College +5 versus Wake.
Okay. Wow, Wake is calling for Wake to lose that 3rd game in a row.
Calling for the Wake slide.
Ooh, well, Wake is they're prone to that.
All right, Bruce, who did you have?
I can't. I know I had Liberty losing to.
Your Army. You cannot stay away from Army. You
Army.
cannot stay away
They're
from
giving
Army.
me points.
You cannot
They're giving
stay
me
away
points.
from Army.
I'm getting, what, 2.5 points?
3.5.
3.5 points to take Army. I'd take Army minus 3.5.
Yeah.
Let alone plus 3.5. I love Army. And what's my other one?
What is your other one?
I can't remember. What was it? It was
Ohio State -8 versus Michigan.
Yeah, I ended up. Well, you see, I picked that -8 before the line has started moving.
Yeah.
I haven't made the bet yet. I feel bad about
So
it.
you're going to get less than 8.
I'm going to. Well, no, it's moving the other way. It's going
I thought
up.
it got down to 7.
No, it's going up to 9 or 10.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it was 10 on Bet Rivers today.
And then your super dog, you got.
I may not get that bet made. That Ohio State bet made, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Yeah, you have to make it for you.
yeah, I've make
Cross
for
state
leave the
lines.
State, yeah.
Virginia Tech.
Speaking
plus,
of gambling,
no kidding. Virginia Tech +7.5 at Virginia is your super dog.
you see, I was gonna. That was my second choice. Somebody already had my first choice, but I'll take that. I feel good about those. I feel good about that. So how about Lucas?
Lucas has the Missouri Arkansas under 62.5. He's counting on Missouri not scoring. That's what he's counting on there.
Yeah, that. But the bad deal is Missouri's defense is so terrible that you never know how many Arkansas is going to score.
They're going to throw a lot, but he's counting on Missouri not getting anything.
All right.
Then he's got Louisville -2.5 versus UK,
Rivalry game.
and it's at Louisville.
Yeah.
And then his super dog is LSU +6.5 versus A&M.
That's at Louisville on Saturday night, isn't it?
His super dog kind of surprises me.
Who is it?
LSU +6.5 versus A&M.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that. But well, I'm looking for a name of the trophy for the Louisville game. I guess
They've got one.
The Governor's Cup.
All right, then I have Texas -3 versus K-State.
Okay. You are you looking for Sark to come back?
I'm looking for Sark to come back.
Bijan Robinson's out, man.
Looking for Sark to save his job.
Okay. Well, he's not. They're going to fire him after 1 year, surely.
It's Texas, man.
It is Texas. Wow.
They aren't scared to get rid of
No,
coaches.
they aren't scared.
And then I'm going back to the well, which I've not done enough this year. And I can't believe I've not done it. I've ruined myself.
Who are we doing?
Coastal.
Carolina the Giants.
-15 versus South Alabama.
There you go.
I have not went to the Coastal well enough this year. They
needed
wrote them all last year.
You needed to do this just to recover your.
Yes. And then my super dog. I'm counting on those feathers to keep coming off. I'm going Oregon State +7 versus Oregon.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the one I was going to pick. I love Oregon State.
Counting on those feathers to keep falling off.
I love Oregon State in that game. So there you go, folks. Free money coming your direction.
At least 50% free money.
All right. Yeah, that's right. All right. So now, before we do take a break, let's take a look and then pick some trophies. Here we go. This is Thursday night.
Egg Bowl.
This is the Mississippi State versus Ole Miss. This is the Egg Bowl. So you know what?
I am so excited.
Do you know why that's called the Egg Bowl?
No.
Take a look at the trophy.
Shaped like an egg.
It's shaped like an egg. That is the only reason. That is the only reason this is called the Egg Bowl.
Leave it to them.
Because they built the trophy and some yokel says, "Hey, that doggone thing that looked like an egg."
Bruce,
and it's been the Egg Bowl
Thanksgiving
ever
night,
since.
we get Lane Kiffin, Mike Leach.
Lane Kiffin versus
night,
Mike
folks.
Leach on Thanksgiving night.
That's a Christmas present, not a Thanksgiving gift.
I love it. And they have the most creative touchdown celebrations in that game.
It's going
from DK Metcalf to the dude raised his leg last year.
I am so excited for that game.
It's going to be fun. What else do we have here? This is a cool one. Yeah. This is the Paul Bunyan Axe.
Minnesota.
That's Minnesota and Wisconsin. The winner of that game collects the axe for the next year. And we're going to have a tough time picking here. Here is Bedlam. We showed this a few minutes ago.
It's not bad.
The reason I kept this in there is because I am a sucker for state-shaped trophies. Hence, the Battle Line Trophy.
That's a good one, too.
Which Missouri versus Arkansas this weekend. Can you imagine if you won that one and then won that one, you're basically taking over the whole Southwest. And as a matter of fact, Arkansas and LSU play for a trophy that looks just like that, except it's Arkansas and Louisiana, which is a really cool trophy. They just don't play for it this weekend. Let's see what other ones. I already had that one, and I only have one other. This is, of course, I have to show this one. The land of Lincoln Trophy. I had to go back a long way to find one with the Illini hosting it.
I guarantee Is that Red Grange?
That is Abraham Lincoln's hat.
I meant holding the trophy.
That might be Red Grange. Red Grange and Dick Butkus both holding the trophy right there. Least favorite trophy.
Oh, my goodness. The Penn State convoluted.
The land grant trophy. Clearly the worst trophy of the ones I've shown. And I think of all of them, it's just awful. It's going to be tough to pick the winner.
See, I'm a sucker for the Oaken Bucket.
Yeah.
Because I like to chain links with each team's
logo
as you win going off of it.
You're a sucker for that, but is that your choice? Have you been talked into anything else?
Oh, yeah. I really like the, golly, there was a couple of those.
There's two there.
Like.
It's a difficult choice. It's a difficult choice between the one where people decided it looked like an egg. I love the egg. I love the egg bowl.
I kind of like the axe.
And I love the axe.
How they engrave on it, or wood burn on the handle.
There's the axe.
Yeah.
They put the score every year there, and one team gets to keep it. Then you have the egg bowl. I guess I'm taking the axe. If I got to choose one,
I'm going with the axe.
The one you don't think about, and you may not recall, is the Illinois versus Ohio State trophy, which is the coolest.
I did.
It's the Illabuck.
And when's the last time you had that?
Oh, it's a couple of years. It's the Illabuck trophy. It is a gigantic, this size wooden turtle.
All right, I'd like that.
Yeah, that's a really cool.
Now, why is it a turtle?
I have no idea.
You can't start a story like that and not know why.
I just telling you. I'll have to do a little research. I don't know why it's turtle. Because I think somebody had a wooden turtle they want to donate as the trophy. Who knows? Enjoy college football, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost over. It's terrible. This is the last day of the regular season.
Yeah, we are about done.
It's almost over. We'll be back.
Bowl game.
We're going to be back talking a little NFL back after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Give the report. Hold on a second, make sure the microphones are working. Hello, testing. Yeah, microphones are working.
So Lucas Vaughn, who couldn't be here today,
sorry, Lucas, wish you could be here.
Said the Illinois Illini last won it in 2007.
I was there at that game.
And the original trophy was a live turtle. Now that is a trophy.
That's a trophy.
Now that is a trophy.
Yeah, I think that started, like in 1940s or something.
Thanks, Lucas, for the
Thank you very
research
much,
help at home.
Lucas, that's exactly
Now
right.
answer my question about the golf course.
What's your question about the golf course?
I was wondering if they're doing anything Friday. He ignores that, but then he chimes in on live turtles.
He doesn't know. All right, let's talk NFL. What was the big, ladies and gentlemen?
I know we know what the big game was last week.
The big game was last weekend. Why do you think he's here today? And not only that,
you don't know the best part of that day.
Well, you give me your report on the big game of last weekend. I know it's the Colts.
So we got a group of guys get together, watch football. So one of my friends, Wayne Shreve, shows up and says, "Hey, got something for you. Won it in an auction." Okay, what's that? He carries in a full-size, certified autographed helmet.
Really?
Darius Leonard.
Oh, my heavens. The Maniac.
Yeah. So
what'd you pay him for that?
I knew. So I have a full-size helmet.
You got a Peyton Manning helmet.
Of Darius Leonard.
I thought you had a Peyton Manning.
Andrew Luck.
Oh, Andrew Luck helmet.
But anyhow, so that's how my day started, and I knew it was only going to get better from there. Actually, I didn't know. I was really worried and thought we were going to get blown out.
I kind of thought you were too. I think until the game started. That looked like Ohio State versus Michigan State.
So the Colts have figured out in the past couple of weeks their success is to have Carson Wentz throw the ball as little as possible, and we win games. He can't throw interceptions if you're not throwing it.
I was thinking the reason the Colts had found success is because they're on Hard Knocks. By the way, have you watched any Hard Knocks?
Not yet.
Let me tell you. I
heard it was awful.
You want my review of Hard Knocks?
I heard it was awful.
I didn't watch Tuesday night, but I did watch. I watched last Tuesday night, and all they showed was Frank Reich.
Weez is watching too, by the way. Hi, Weez.
Hi, Weez. Frank Reich talking about how they acquired Carson Wentz. They spent 10 minutes talking about Frank Reich going through how they drafted him at Philadelphia, not at Indianapolis.
It's episode 1. There's 2 out now. So,
all right. So that was 10 minutes of it, right? Was Reich talking about Carson Wentz and how they prayed together and all this kind of stuff, which is fun. God bless him. It's nice. And then Reich happy to have him in Indianapolis and how it came open and it worked out really well. Good for them. God bless them. They spent another 10 minutes, 10 or 15, on Wentz's house. Wentz talking to his wife, playing with his kids, and just hanging around at the house.
So anyhow,
I'm not done. I'm not done. They spent another 10 minutes on Darius Leonard talking to his kids.
Who's awesome.
He's a great linebacker. God bless him. I'm fired up about Darius Leonard. Great, nice, fun to watch. They spent another. Okay, that's 30, right? They spent another 10 or so minutes on the offensive line, all having babies coming up, and they had their baby reveal on Lucas Oil Stadium. And all these offensive linemen and their wives and their families were there. It was very nice. It was very nice. And they all of them are having a girl, I think. Too bad for the future Colts. I mean, you might like dudes.
You'll have that.
You might like dudes to be born to be playing. But so there's 40 minutes, right? And they don't talk. They don't show a practice. They didn't show the first practice. They spent 10 minutes recapping the season so far, which I got to tell you.
They're not going to show practices. We're in season.
I got to tell you, the first
2 games were awful.
Oh, no, it was more like 5 or 6.
No, we won some.
It was not a very pleasant highlight until we finally got it turned around in week 8 when we're 3-5 or something like that.
Now we're 6-5.
Now you're 6-5, and you've turned it around very nicely.
Did you hear what Jim Irsay did at the end of the Bills game?
I
which
did
is
hear
in
what
Buffalo.
I did hear
what
what
a
Jim
move.
that was this
So
game.
the game's in Buffalo. Jim Irsay, who owns the Colts, sitting up in a box. Of course, he's cheering loudly throughout the game. He gets very into the
Got
game.
the owner's box. Every stadium has one.
So he autographed $100 bills and had one of his people hand them to the fans from Buffalo that were sitting in front of him.
How many do that?
What an own! I own you. Here, have $100. We own you.
What? Okay, all right. Wouldn't you love to be a billionaire for just like 5 minutes?
Oh
to be able
man,
to
yeah,
do
just
that?
autographed $100 bills and had them hand out to all the fans in front of him.
Okay, all right. Question. All right, now you're a Colts fan, so you're not gonna be very you're not gonna be unbiased on this, objective. But if you're a Buffalo Bills fan,
Oh, you got to be worried.
And
That's a couple bad games in a row.
well, no. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying if you're a Buffalo Bills fan sitting in front of the owner's box,
Oh, and you get a $100 bill.
and Jim Irsay hands you a signed $100 bill,
It's going toward beer.
do you keep the Jim Irsay signed 100?
Yeah, and I buy beer with it.
I understand that, but you don't keep the autograph forever?
You're a Bills fan. You don't care.
How about you walk out and try to sell that to a Colts fan?
Oh, now there you go.
Because there were probably a few Colts fans at that game. It was at Buffalo. Buffalo has one of the wildest tailgates in the
Yeah,
NFL,
that's what you do.
if not the wildest tailgate in the NFL. Buy a table, maybe.
Buy a table to destroy.
Buy a plastic table. Yeah. So, but congratulations on
Thank you.
on your Colts. That was outstanding.
More impressively, NFL's drunk. The games are
We'll
off
get
the
to those
rails.
in a second. Let's
Okay.
talk about the standings here first. Here's what we've got going on in the AFC in the East and the West. Like he's telling you, the NFL is drunk. The New England Patriots have gone on a rampage, beating who they should beat and beating who they shouldn't beat, and they have caught the Buffalo Bills and passed them, which is surprising and shocking to a lot of people, I would think. Dolphins are languishing, and I guess the Dolphins are kind of meandering, and the Jets are languishing. Then you look down at the West. 3 weeks ago, everybody thought the Chiefs were dead.
And look at them.
They're back on top in the division. This is basically what it looked like. The divisions looked like about a month and a half ago, other than New England being on top. The Raiders are behind the Chargers. Broncos still have a chance. Everybody in
within
the
a
West.
game and a half.
Yeah, everybody in the West still has a pretty solid shot, but they really have flip-flopped. And in the AFC North and South, again, what a change over the past 3 or 4 weeks. The Ravens back on top. The Bengals were on top a couple of weeks ago. Your poor brother is probably kicking himself.
No, but once again, all within a game and a half.
I don't know. And they're all over 500 in the North.
That's just crazy.
That's the wild thing. They're all over 500 in the North, and how Cleveland is behind the Steelers with fewer wins, I guess, is a percentage issue. If you're an Illinois Big Ten basketball fan, you don't understand that either, like me. And then in the South, you get that one.
I got it.
And then in the South, you've got the Tennessee Titans playing very well, but stumbling a little bit, giving the Colts a chance. Colts going to catch them?
Well, I don't know. And Colts have got a tough schedule.
Titans lost to the Texans. Titans were out in front. They were going to.
And when I watched that game, Titans looked bad.
What is going on? What is going on?
You lose Derrick Henry, and
you're talking about the NFL being drunk. What is going on? How come the teams can't get the consistency that you usually see over the course of the year?
There's a whole bunch of good teams and not hardly any great teams, is what we've got this year. Which is what the NFL's been after forever, is that parity, and they've got it.
They've got it. All right, let's take a look at the NFC before we talk about our bets. Of course, the Cowboys. And they are 7-3.
Who looked terrible.
Cowboys looked awful last week, and they'll pick a week to look good, and they'll pick a week to look bad. I'd hate to be playing a Survivor pool right now.
We'd all be out.
Yeah, everybody'd be out. I think the Survivor pool in Vegas with over 3,000 players to start is
Arizona with Colt McCoy keeps winning.
Arizona beat a good team last weekend.
Yeah,
and
with Colt McCoy.
With Colt McCoy twice, he's like 2-0 or 2-1 now as a starter.
He's older than their head coach.
Is he really?
No, but it seems like he should be.
The Rams still 7-3 somehow. I don't know how the way they've looked. And the Niners look
Getting hot. Niners are getting
are
hot.
heating up, and they play the Rams this weekend, don't they?
Yes.
So yeah, that'll be a fun one. Seattle.
Pete Carroll done.
I was watching.
Sorry, Weeze. He done.
I was watching Pete Carroll's press conference this weekend, and he basically walked out. He walked in the press conference, sat down, stood up, walked out. And then they talked him back into it because he's kind of required by the NFL.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
And they talked him into coming back, and he comes back. He says, "I'm so sorry for my behavior. I don't know how to act." He says, I haven't had this losing in 20 years.
Yeah,
and I don't know how to act.
Seattle's been relevant for a long time, and they just aren't
before
this
that,
year.
he was at USC.
Yeah.
So
it's just crazy.
What are you going to do? So then also finally, the Green Bay Packers and the Packers look like they may be the only team that is relatively consistent. They aren't that consistent. They got beat this weekend.
Right now, here's the crazy part about the NFC. Right now, the Vikings have that 7th playoff spot at 5-5.
That is nuts.
The Colts are outside looking in at 6-5 in the AFC. The Vikings have the 7th spot at 5-5.
And the NFC is the better. Everybody keeps saying is the better conference because the better teams in the NFC than the AFC with the Buccaneers and the Packers and the Cardinals and the Rams and the
yeah, it's just crazy.
It's just nuts. Saints, you never know what to expect out of them.
No, you can't guess.
You don't know what to expect. Carolina now on the Cam Newton rejuvenation tour.
Hey, I don't know.
Who knows? How did we do last week, though?
So,
we did actually not too killing bad.
We did better than Vegas by far. We went 6-2 in the NFL, which is just I don't know how. Let's see.
You don't know how.
Weeze and I went 2-0, and you and Lucas split.
You don't know how. It means we're good.
But it's just crazy.
All right.
That's a good number.
That is good.
So this week, Weeze has the Lions plus 3.5 versus the Bears. He's probably going on that hook there if I was guessing.
Yeah.
And he can tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, he's
texted
a couple of times.
But I'd say he's going on that half point probably.
Okay.
That hook's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then he's got the Raiders Cowboys under 51, which I love.
Do you?
Yeah, that game. Yeah, those teams have been struggling offensively, not putting up big numbers, and I like that bet a lot.
That's just so inconsistent. There's just such inconsistency.
If I'd seen that before I made mine, I probably would have replaced one of mine with that. Lucas has Texas minus 2.5 versus the Jets.
The Texans?
Texans. Yep.
Okay, so he's a bet. It's the Tyrod Taylor game.
Yep.
Tyrod Taylor revenge game on the Jets.
Came back last year.
Yeah, I like
last
that.
week.
I like that.
Hook plus Nagy dumpster fire. Good point.
Yeah, he's got a point.
And then he's got the Steelers, Bengals over 45.
Okay.
Which I get behind
Steelers,
that too.
Both those teams, neither of them have a really good defense.
So my bets. Keep in mind the Colts are at home. They're hot. The defense has been stepping up. Jonathan Taylor is right now unstoppable.
Killing people.
The Bills had one of the top run defenses in the league, and he dropped 5 tutties on them.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the Colts plus 2.5 versus the Bucks.
I can't blame you.
I'd like to have another point.
Yeah.
But not going to get it. And then I've
Buccaneers.
got Ravens minus 3.5 versus Browns. Ravens are just hitting on all cylinders.
Ravens are doing extremely well.
And the Browns are finding ways to lose games.
Maybe they'll have quarterback back. Maybe they'll have Lamar back.
And the Browns are just finding ways to lose games.
Okay.
Now, I love your first bet.
What's it?
49ers minus 3 versus Vikings. I think that's a great bet.
I think I said 49ers play the Rams. I was wrong. Yeah, 49ers versus the Vikings. I'm going to throw the mortgage on that.
And then you got Panthers minus 1.5 at the Dolphins.
Go.
That one I don't know about.
It's Cam.
But the Dolphins are an enigma right now.
It's all Cam. I've bet against the Dolphins 3 times this year, and I've hit all 3.
But I will tell you from a professional standpoint, bet our NFL games and just ignore every college bet. For the year, we're 54-49 in college, 44-43 NFL, 98-92 overall.
We got to go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Great Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see y'all next time on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.